Yo, too, we got GQ Sports with Pro BMXer Nigel Sylvester. He's showing off his sneaker collection, man. Let's get into it. I'm a fan. He got some dope sneakers. Let's go.
Yeah, let's rock and roll. What's going on, GQ? I'm Nigel Sylvester, professional BMX athlete, and this is my life in sneakers. All-time great. All white Air Force One. It's the best sneaker ever made, hands down. Just a super clean shoe, love the design. I feel like anytime I went school shopping, you had to get a pair of all white lows just to put that in the arsenal. Growing up in Queens, you had to stay fresh, man. It was part of the regiment, you know what I mean? Like whether it was back to school shopping or going to like backyard parties or whatever the case may be. You started like your looks with your sneakers and built up from there. I'll probably go through 2 to 3 pairs a week. I just like them fresh, to tell you the truth. I mean, my MVP would have to be these joints right here. This is my signature Jordan 1. Means everything to me, man. This shoe changed my life. The story that we told on these shoes is a story of my life, like, when it comes to bike riding. So we really wanted to tell the story of how I interact with Jordan 1s. For the past, I would say, 10 years, like the Jordan 1 is the shoe I go to when it comes to like BMX biking. And all the marks that you see on the shoe that's distressed are places that my shoe actually gets beat up and messed up when I'm out riding, because my bike has no brakes on them. So my shoes are my brakes. So if I'm going super fast down the hill or I'm going through traffic, the only way I'm stopping is putting my foot on the ground or shoving my foot in the back tire. A lot of those times, like, the shoe gets beat up. So especially back here, when I put like my foot in the back wheel, this part gets distressed and gets beat up. Then we have this reflective story going on this swoosh. So riding around, any type of bicycles, right? Especially at nighttime, we usually wear like reflective gear so that the cars can see us. So putting that reflective swoosh on there was just part of telling that story. Being like the first professional BMX athlete signed to the brand, it meant a lot to me. You know, we worked extremely hard to get to that point. Having Michael himself and the Jordan brand family acknowledge me in that way, it was definitely a milestone in my life. Yeah, this is definitely my MVP. These are the 2 superstars right here, man. Hard to decide, so we're gonna talk about both of them. I wore these for about 2 weeks straight when we were shooting Go London to Paris. Man, I love these joints. I just love what they did with like the distress in here and like just like destructing like the Jordan 1. You know what I mean? It's the first time we've ever seen a Jordan 1 like this, so these joints are just super fire to me. My guy Frank Cook sent me these joints, Igloos, which are fire. I haven't even worn these yet. I'm waiting for the right moment. I guess you guys to see the recurring theme of how much I love the Jordan 1. Like with the 1, man, it's just been part of like action sports culture for so long. Back in the 80s, like this was the shoe, and to see it like come back around and just to continue like to push that forward, I think is like super dope.
We're gonna have you choose between these now, like which one's a superstar?
I can't decide, man. Why can't I just take both? You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna decide which one is like the true superstar. Like they're both superstars, man. I think these are around like 4,000 right now, and these may be around 6,000 some change. Cool little 10-piece on the table. You know what I mean? I think the only time that I get bothered with the resale market is when I'm trying to buy a pair of shoes and they're like an insane price. I'm like, for real. Other than that, like it's cool, man. It's exciting. It's created jobs for a lot of people, you know, created opportunity. So my most recent project, Go Las Vegas, which is the 7th installment in the Go series. I wore these for 10 days straight. We did everything in these joints. Travis killed these, to tell you the truth, man. Like the reverse swoosh, I think it's fire. The colorway's dope. Little Velcro inside, it's super cool. You know, I'm a big Jordan 1 fan, so when I seen these, I was super excited, especially when you got the Fragment collaboration on these. I think Travis and Hiroshi coming together on that was crazy, bro. So, and these are super dope.
How do you feel about that culture of like not wearing your shoes, not beating them up, not creasing them?
Hey, little bros, big bros, let me tell you something. You buy your sneakers, wear your sneakers. Cause you're gonna be like DJ Khaled. You gonna hold on to them sneakers. You gonna wear them. They gonna tear on you. Wear your sneakers, man. Wear your sneakers. Value your sneakers, but wear them. Cause they resell on these sneakers.
Nah, I mean, to each his own, bro. Some people, like, these are my girls, and I don't want to wear these. I want to keep them in the box, want to look at them. Other folks, such as myself, like, I want to wear them. You know, like, for me, like, sneakers is like art. Putting on a shoe like this while we were creating Go Las Vegas, it just added an extra element to what we were creating. It's called the Sumps, which stands for standing on my pedals. This shoe takes me back to, man, at that point in time, I was rocking, like, dunk highs, like, religiously. That was it. Like, when I'm riding, it was just in dunk highs, and had the opportunity to collaborate on this shoe and worked with DJ Clark Kent to design them. So we used, like, this super premium nubuck here, gum bottom. You know, again, like, for me, like that connection from my foot to my pedal is super important. So this gum bottom came from that. And then we used, like, the safari print here, black on black joint. So that just was like an ode to just how crazy New York City is, being like this concrete jungle, and me navigating through that, me riding through that, and figuring out this BMX thing of mine. I mean, like, sneaker culture has definitely changed over the past 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, when I was signed to SB, man, and like dunk highs were it. You know what I mean? Just dunks in general, like, those were it. You know what I mean? I was riding those all the time, bro. When I was coming up, like, I remember, like, leaving Queens and, like, going to Soho and just pulling up in different sneaker stores and seeing, like, what they had. It wasn't like it was coming on your phone and you knew what was dropping at certain points in time. Things would just pop up. And, like, that was super exciting at that point in time, to, like, not know, you know what I mean? To now, it's like we know what's coming out, like, all the time, which is still cool. People can prepare for them, kids can save up their money, or whatever the case may be. I'm curious and excited to see where it goes next. You know, seeing, like, what new designs come out and how people continue to, like, just push the game forward. It's like, in a sense, it's limitless. 6 man. If I had to wear one shoe forever, it would be this one right here. Jordan Bread 1. It's beautiful. Bread is the best colorway, hands down, bro. These in particular are very close to me. So when we were filming Go Dubai, I jumped out of a plane with my bike and I'm wearing these shoes right here. So these are legit, man. And I also shot Go Tokyo in these as well. So these have definitely been around the world, man, and back. This Air Force One here, which is the Nike by Nigel joints, all patent leather. And this was like a really cool Air Force One to do, man. The palette consists of, like, we had, like, velour in here, patent leather, had, like, multiple swooshes here, had a little mini swoosh back there as well. We created this palette that was super inspired by just New York City in the 80s. I feel that time period was one of the most progressive time periods when it comes to, like, culture, fashion, like, music, like, all those different things. And I wanted to, like, tap into that. Designers just pushing the bar, just remixing different things. Like, that was super cool to me. I wanted to tell, like, that story and kind of how it influenced me. Right, so top 5, right? Definitely all white lows. Bread ones. My ones. 94 Barclays, white, purple, and black colorway. Crazy. Bread 4s. I just feel like those shoes, like, if you have those 5 right there for me, I'm complete, I'm good.
There's some plays too. I hate them.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
If I had to take away, if I had to do top 3 out of those 5, I would do all white lows. I'll do my joints and Barclays.
I'm gonna have to pick one right now. It's like this is the last one.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, I have to. I'm biased. Got to. Cause you know why? This is the reason why. My bike is an extension of me. If I'm riding my bike, I'm gonna ride it in these. That's the reason why I'm sitting here right now. I definitely feel the things I've done throughout the course of my career has shed a light on BMX culture. There's still so many things that we're fighting for and, like, pushing for, like breaking down certain stereotypes through the content that I create, through the collaborations that I've done. I've been able to position BMX and, again, like, the sport of BMX in a way that just creates more access points for just the culture. a lot of us grow up riding bicycles, and then that experience ends there, right? And for me, it's like, man, this is what I do every single day. How do I continue that on? And that's what we've been doing, and we got a lot of more work to do. Yo, GQ, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. See you next time. Peace.
Hey man, being a fan of Nigel has definitely made me want to jump into BMX. Even though I have not picked up a bike, I probably will one day. But to check out a GQ interview with Bobby Shmurda, click here. I am gone. Yeah, chat.